El Clasico. Oh, this. Didn't know this goes like this. Right. Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. My name is Reiss Beckford and welcome to another video. My uploads over the last few weeks have been really scarce. Let's say I haven't been uploading much. I've only recently just uploaded the competition from Peru, which was nearly 5 weeks ago now. I've just not been feeling very creative. Haven't really been wanting to make videos. So the videos that you guys have been seeing have taken me a long time to edit and to get around to doing them, as I haven't felt motivated to make them videos. But they're out now. I'm feeling much better. I've been training super hard over the last few weeks, getting ready for the World Championships. I am currently in Doha, Qatar. I arrived yesterday night, flew 6 hours straight from the UK straight to Doha. Arrived around 6 PM in the evening. Went to get some food with the team. Went straight to bed. This morning we woke up and went to the gym for the first time and had a little bit of a stretch and a little bit of a look around. Our competition isn't until the evenings. We're going to be doing the bulk of our training in the evening, as that's when our competition will be. The format for this World Championships has been a little bit different. Podium training is actually tomorrow, but between podium training and the actual competition we have 3 days. So I'm going to head to the gym now. I'm going to try and get used to the apparatus, as I've never been on this apparatus before. Make sure I can find my grip on P-bars, get the right tension on high bar for my releasing catches. I heard the floor's a little bit hard, so I'll have to make sure that I'm getting used to that and also do a pump routine. But yeah, so we're going to head to the gym now. Hopefully do some good gymnastics and get used to apparatus. So see you guys at the gym. So we're back in the gym. This guy, bro. So we're back in the gym. After that last training clips that you just saw, we had podium the next day, I think. Yeah, Sunday we had podium. Went quite well. Pommels was good, just split my legs a little bit on one of my skills. Rings good, vault had to do 2 as the first one was a little bit dodgy. P-bars was a little bit scruffy, high bar was good, and just getting used to the floor. Floor was a little bit hard, but built up a little bit of confidence out there on the arena floor, which is good. So yeah, that's what podium's training for really, is getting used to the apparatus and that. We had pretty much a day off yesterday. We went to the mall and had a look around, but now back in the gym. We've got 2 days before competition, before qualification, so in the gym ironing out them little bits and bobs.
2 weeks later.
Right, so the last clip you would have seen would have been me 2 days away from qualification at the World Championships 2018 in Doha, Qatar. At this current moment right now, I've been home from that competition about a week. So it's been about 2 weeks since the actual day of competition. From the last clip, you guys will know that podium training was a little bit of a struggle, but all in all, went really well. We then had 2 days before qualification to iron out a few bits and bobs, which I did, and then it came to the day of qualification. Warm up went super well. It was exactly as planned, as normal as it would be every other day of doing routines. Got out to the competition floor, was super excited. You know, I started on pommels, which is, for me, and I think for most gymnasts, is quite a difficult apparatus to start on. But I had probably one of the worst starts to a competition that I've ever had. I started on pommels with 2 falls off of the apparatus, which wasn't a good start, you know, but looking back on it, you know, these things happen, and having time to reflect, you know, on the day I did what I could, I did my best, and it just wasn't meant to be on that apparatus. So, you know, these things happen and we move on. So moving on to rings, did a clean rings routine, super happy with the score. So managed to get myself back into the zone, back into competition mode, and to completely forget about pommels, and you know, get my mind back into the game and get into the competition again. So yeah, rings was super good. Moving on to vault, I did a really good vault. Over this last year or so, or year and a half, 18 months, my vault's actually been super consistent, to the point where I'm actually literally going for the stick. You know, it's not a high starting vault, but it's quite a clean vault. So if I can get a really good landing, I can get a half decent score. So I went for the stick, but unfortunately this time I took a step forwards and out of the line. So, but managed to stay on my feet. So I was super happy with vault. And then moving on to P-bars, I managed to get through my whole P-bar routine, and then I made a silly mistake on my second from last skill. I do backup clip from upper arm and straddle, which is a requirement as you need an upper arm skill. I just didn't get enough swing to handstand, so I had to straddle my legs and use my strength to get to handstand, which put me down quite a bit on my score. But apart from that, everything else was good. High bar was, from what I can tell, and looking back at the video, it was a clean routine. I was happy to get from start to finish. As you guys know, in the build up to these competitions, I always have a problem with Coleman, and I don't know why, and I don't know what it is, but I was super happy with my high bar throughout the whole of my time at the World Championships. You know, podium training, I went through a clean routine. Competition, went through a clean routine, and most of the days of being there doing routines, I went through a clean routine. So I was super happy with that, which shows that I'm making progress. And floor, you know, I was super nervous for floor throughout the whole time I was there, as I knew the floor was hard and I knew I'd find it hard. And throughout the whole competition, I was super nervous about floor. So it was our last piece of apparatus, and once I got there, I just thought, you know what, just give it 110%. whatever happens, happens. If you try your best, no one can ask any more of you. So my third tumble, I would normally do double twist, punch into a somersault with full twist, but my legs were a little bit tired, so I did run double twist and I didn't get the rotation that I wanted, so I literally just went to land instead of punch, which is fine. It's not a deduction, it just reduces my start value a little bit. Unfortunately, I didn't make the all-around final, which was sort of my goal this World Championships, but you know, these things happen. We're learning and ready to get the rest of this year out of the way. Got one Bundesliga competition and then start on the plan for next year. World Championships, Pan American Games, lots of competitions next year, so super excited about that. And yeah, I'm super excited to get some new bits into my routines. So yeah, super excited about that. And obviously being back, I had time to reflect on the competition, and you know, I didn't put a video out as quick as I would like to, just because I was reflecting on the competition. I didn't really know what to say to you guys. I didn't know what to show you. I'm just making this so that you guys can understand where I'm coming from and how I've reflected on the competition. But after the competition, I actually had a week with family out in Doha. We managed to have a little holiday and we went on a desert safari tour thing for one of the mornings. So I'm going to finish off the video with taking you guys back to Doha when we went on that desert safari trip thing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we'll be back with a little bit more energy, positive vibes. Not that I haven't been positive, but you know, we're back on the video, the fun video grind. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of the desert safari tour, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So competition's all done and dusted. Good morning, and today we're out in the desert, as you can see. So let's go. Woo! Camel ride. So after the competitions, as you guys saw, we came to the desert for the day, and we rid camels for a little bit. We had some tea, and then as you saw, we had a drive in a Jeep in the desert, up and down the sand dunes. Absolutely crazy. We are now out in the middle of nowhere in the sand dunes, just chilling, taking some photos and bits and bobs. Absolutely beautiful scenery. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's super windy, but yeah, scenery is absolutely amazing. Sand for miles and miles. The sea's just behind us. I think we're gonna go and stop off at the sea. So yeah, crazy to think that after all the competitions and the countries that I've visited, I'm able to come to places like this and experience it with my family and friends. So absolutely fantastic, you know? In the middle of nowhere, so peaceful.